Speaking of tight ends, the new weapon on the street, Tyler Warren.
I thought you was about to say Darren Waller coming off a pup list. I was about to leave.
Oh, you love Darren Waller. You bring him up more than I do now. You love
bro.
Darren
You downloaded the whole team, bro.
Yo, but Tyler Warren, man, he might be the next Brock Bowers. He might be the next Travis Kelce. The way the rumors are coming out about him and the usage, and then what we're seeing, it's mashing up in the preseason with the usage. We're talking about a guy that might be a top 5-ish type play immediately, especially with the news that Daniel Jones is now going to be the starting quarterback for the foreseeable future, at least. I don't know whether I trust Steichen or not, but at least for the foreseeable future, he said the rest of the season, Daniel Jones, who kind of lifts the floor for everybody on this Colts team. Tyler Warren going as the tight end 10 right now.
Crazy.
Immense upside. What do you think about him?
Bro, we are stealing. We are stealing him because I do feel like people are missing out on Mark Andrews' blow-up year. People are missing out on the Trey McBride blow-up year. And then Brock Bowers as a rookie last year blowing up and setting records. This is exactly the same boat that I have Tyler Warren just based on this offense and Daniel Jones being the starter. The coach just needs somebody to complete passes. Daniel Jones does not have a season under 60% completion rate. This boy is going to be targeting and locking in on Tyler Warren because he is the air, the breath, and the function of this offense to be anywhere driving near downfield. This boy can pass, run, damn near kick. I mean, throw. What else can he not do? Like, that's literally the versatile tight end that they drafted to where he's going to be everywhere on this offense. Like, just in the last preseason game, it wasn't the ball that Daniel Jones missed up the sideline. It was another one that he completed on the left side of the field where they disguised him so good. Like, you could not see Tyler Warren lined up behind the other tight end because how that route went, he just went and the defender just left him wide open and Daniel Jones hit him right in stride. This is a lot of what's going to be happening on Sundays when it comes to this Colts offense.
They can get so creative with him because he uses a blocker. Like you mentioned, he's a football player. He does it all. And to be honest, when the Bears said Colson Love, I was like, how did they miss so bad and not get Tyler Warren? That didn't even make sense to me. Obviously, they're going to use him for a different reason. But as a pass catcher for our fantasy teams, Tyler Warren to me is one of the guys you look at as like, okay, he could – I love Michael Pittman, but he could literally lead this team in targets, especially if he's coming out the back.
He will.
They're leading him in the screen game. They've talked about it. They said this is a player that we want to get the football. And if Tyler Warren is getting somewhere between 80 to 100 targets just off the rip, I think that to me screams like, hey, you're a top 3 tight end because there's not that kind of volume for tight ends most of the time. That's George Kittle usage. That's Trey McBride usage. And I think Tyler Warren, for us, the unknown is the only reason why he's at tight end 10 right now. I love getting Tyler Warren down there. And I think the fact that it's Daniel Jones now instead of Anthony Richardson actually gives me a little bit more belief in him at the floor level that he's going to be a top 5 tight end this year.
Now peep this. Just you hit a nail on it. He checks both boxes, all right? It's going to be volume, and you got to understand he has a safe floor, and he is the tight end 10, ladies and gentlemen. What are we doing? Like, I look at this, and every time I've had these drafts these last 2 weeks, every time I see Tyler Warren, I put him in the queue, and I wait. And it's not like I'm targeting him. I just wait to see how many folks pass him up. And boy, getting him as my tight end 7 off the board, tight end 8, it still feels nasty. It's like, how am I able to do this? Like, I feel like I reached because at this point where we're at after these 2 preseason games, why is he not going in like 5th, 4th round? Because the target and volume he's about to see is crazy.
When you think about the tight end position, what do we all want? We just want double digits out of our tight end. That's what everybody says. Just give me double digits.
Give me 10 points. We could just.
And one of the things that we often miss is like we go through this cycle of, they're old reliables. So David Njoku, Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram. We kind of know
Dallas Goedert to the world.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert. We know what these dudes are. They're 10 points like every now and then. Most of the time, they're around 8 to 10 points. When you have a player that has the potential to be a 15-point player some weeks, go get that player. And if you miss, cool. We missed on Tyler Warren. Whoops, my bad. He has even more upside than a Sam Laporta does this season. For me, I like where we're getting Tyler Warren at, bro.
Absolutely.
Who's your wide receiver one? Josh Downs or Michael Pittman on this team?
You know what's crazy, Judge? I just wrote this down the other day when I tried to do the target order. Like, really, I could see Warren easily cracking 100 targets. And that's a tight end. So now you have to put in the reality, like, damn, they're not going to throw the ball, like, you know, like they still got Jonathan Taylor, DJ Giddens. Like, this is a run game that has potential to be a balanced offense. So with a balanced offense, I can't see Michael Pittman cracking 100 targets. Based on Josh Downs playing that slot, and I've said this stat on here before, Daniel Jones since 2022 has the highest completion percentage at 76% while targeting the slot. That's why we were able to see Wan'Dale Robinson average 10 plus fantasy points per game last season. That's why we were able to see Wan'Dale Robinson have those spike weeks, because Daniel Jones hones in on that slot. That's where Tyler Warren's going to be.
But it wasn't a lot of Wan'Dale Robinson stuff really close to the line of scrimmage.
Close to the line of scrimmage.
Greg Dortch role, like it's a different role than Josh Downs, right?
Josh Downs is the complete upgrade. He is a guy that has the ceiling as wide receiver too. And I say that just based on he's able to get after the catch. He's as savvy as a route runner as a Ladd McConkey. Yes, Ladd McConkey. He's as savvy as a route runner to create separation and get open. When you bring that to the table for this offense, I can honestly see it cracking down that Josh Downs ends up as the wide receiver one, not the number one target, but as the wide receiver one, just based on Daniel Jones's ability. Like, he cannot throw outside the numbers. That's the one flaw that Daniel Jones has, and that's where Michael Pittman plays.
Well, we see that the thing with Michael Pittman is he's always kind of used his body, good contested catch guy, can get open on the outside. And Daniel Jones did kind of force the issue last year when he had a guy in Malik Neighbors. So I'm not overly concerned about Michael Pittman like leading this team in targets. And it kind of depends on what Shane Steichen wants to do. Is this going to be a middle of the field type offense with Taylor and Tyler Warren and Josh Downs? Or are they going to take some chances on the outside with Pierce and with A.D. Mitchell and with Michael Pittman? I think that's remained to be seen. But it kind of feels like they've told us already by picking Daniel Jones instead of A.D. Mitchell that they're going to course correct and that this offense is going to go a different route. I just think Michael Pittman, who's been a top 20 receiver every year in his career besides last season, is going to bounce back, and he's not going to cede work to Josh Downs. So, in my opinion, I still think Michael Pittman, who's going outside of the top 40 receivers, which is wild to me, is the wide receiver.
All the pass catchers for the Colts are going outside the top 100 picks. So this is talking about rounds 10 and beyond. Like, I'm cool with that, Just. It's just a matter of picking the right one, because Downs and Pittman and ADPs are literally back to back.
Volume, touchdown upside. I think maybe that's the difference between Pittman and Downs.
That's the difference.
Yeah, we'll see how it play out.